What's good, Soul Family? It's your girl Luna Nova, and I am back with another snippet of a Sinners review. If you didn't watch my full video, definitely go check it out on my YouTube channel. But I definitely left some things out, so I'm here to expound upon that. Now, one of the things that I noticed for a lot of people when it came to the reviewing of Sinners, a lot of people did not like the vampire aspect. A lot of people, it went over their head. They said that they felt like it was rushed. Which, to an extent, I get why they say that. And again, I fully explain that in my video on YouTube, so definitely go check that out. But again, I wanted to expound upon the vampire aspect. And I don't think a lot of people understood that these vampires were very different from traditional vampire lore. And I say that with the understanding of the way that they operated during the movie. Now, of course, we are used to seeing traditional vampire lore as blood-sucking, mindless, no conscience, just a monster, right? Now, one of the first things that I noticed when it came to these vampires was the fact that they gave off mimic vibes. Now, mimics are something that I've talked about a lot on my YouTube channel, especially during my Appalachian Mountain series. So if you haven't heard about mimics or know what they are, definitely go watch that video. And we see that in the scene where Cornbread obviously goes out into the woods and does what he does and gets caught the fuck up, all right? Rest in peace to Cornbread. So obviously when Cornbread tries to return back to the juke joint and get in, Annie immediately notices, again, leave it to a hoodoo woman to pick up on some shit when it ain't right energetically, but I digress. She notices that Cornbread's demeanor is completely off. We saw how Cornbread was ready to sit up there and not smoke and stack out over him talking about his wife. So the fact that he came back and he was all fellowship and love, getting along with each other, she knew something was wrong. She knew it. She knew it. But again, that is classic mimic behavior. They will look like someone familiar. They will sound like someone familiar. But the demeanor, the tone, the way that they're speaking will just be off. Again, classic mimic behavior. And then I don't think that people picked up on the fact that these vampires had some type of collective consciousness amongst each other. They literally knew each other's past and their thoughts. Y'all saw when Remick created all the other vampires and they shared each other's thoughts. They had a consciousness that was connected amongst each other. And we see this when Remick says a little something that's a little nasty that only Bo should know because that's Bo's wife. And he repeated it to the wife. Yeah, knew his thoughts, knew his past, knew that they had a daughter at the shop that they left unattended. Collective consciousness that he wouldn't have known if he wouldn't have turned him into a vampire. But again, that was just some of the things that I noticed when it came to the vampire lore according to the Sinners universe. And yes, you heard me right. There is a Sinners universe. If you haven't heard about it, I'm going to go ahead and post it right here so you can see. I don't know if it was a PR stunt, but he was acting like there wasn't going to be a prequel or a sequel. I don't know what this is, Ryan, but I love it and I'm here for it. Again, full review is up on my YouTube channel. I'll catch y'all there.